My name is Shane Getson. I'm the MLA for Lexington and Parkland, better known as God's Country. Well, I'll tell you what, it is so pretty that every city decided to build on the borders of it so they could look out west and see what things we have going. So it's literally the borders of Edmonton, Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, Morinville, and as well as St. Albert. And it's an interesting thing because we're in the shadow of a million-plus population city. So you have a transition, everything from suburban homes, acreages, industrial parks. The further west you start to go, you start hitting that lake country. You transition a little bit further west, you got rolling topography, you have nice rivers and lakes are out there as well. And then you start getting into cattle country and farming country out there. And there's a nice mix between that and the energy sector. Keep going a little bit further west, you get to the mountains, but just shy of that, that's where we stop. The things I enjoy in the House are a little bit different than in the constituency. Going through and looking at the legislation itself and seeing and making sure and having that fulsome debate in there. And the system is set up to make sure that you have a sober second thought, whether it's from your own colleagues or from private members, against ministers on that side, or the members opposite. And people on each one of those seats are representing 47 to 50,000 people. So when someone speaks in the House, it should be very much grounded and based in those areas. You put some of yourself out there, you take that risk, you connect with people in a way, and you can have a profound effect of talking about not only the things you've accomplished, but also talking about your failures and talking about your path of getting there, some of the trials and tribulations. Sometimes that can be enough to give people hope, let them know they're not alone, that they know if they do need someone there, they're talking to someone who can understand. That has been very impactful to me on my soul. It was something I didn't anticipate, but I can tell you, I really appreciate those moments. I love aviation. I'm a private pilot, have my own airplane. Getting up there and flying around the province is literally, we're on God's doorstep. I've shown pictures and videos and stuff I've taken up there from folks from Europe, and they're blown away by the majesty of the mountains itself. I'm an avid shooter as well. I love going out in the backyard and pulling out the shotgun and shooting some clays. Growing up on the farm, I still can't get away from equipment, so I love working on the equipment at home. I have a dozer and a backhoe and a bobcat, and so things I enjoy most is some downtime and reconnecting with nature and honestly appreciating for all the things that sometimes we take for granted when the world's on fire and when you're dealing with all that other stuff.